Hi everyone, welcome to Hunter Gatherer Cooking. We're live at the Stalking Show 2024 and I'm joined by Mark from Teckel's work, and I have now met my first Teckel. This is Rigby, everyone. He's 7 years old. He's an absolute little beauty, but Mark reached out to me originally purely because you want to shout about Teckels and talk about how great they are. As well as how useful they are, I think.
Yeah, indeed. Well, thanks, Alex, for the invitation. And this is Rigby the Teckel. We're here with a bunch of volunteers representing the UK Teckel Society, and we call ourselves Teckel's Work. And that's what it's about. It says what it does on the tin. So these are working dogs, despite their diminutive size. They're there to stalk, track, flush, retrieve, and hunt. And they come in two sizes. This is the miniature. There's some larger ones, which is the standards.
Sounds like a kitchen appliance.
Well, yes, that's right. Yeah, and yes, you can. and they're fantastic working dogs. Their scenting ability is phenomenal, which is why they're so good, particularly for field work.
What are their origins?
Well, dachshunds. That's what they are. And Teckel is a dachshund. So in German, Hund, badger, dog, that's what it translates to. But of course, because of their working ability, they were much more than dogs that we use for earthwork. So they're then used for stalking and deer and boar, and also for flushing and retrieving feathered game. So that's what the breed is for. Despite its diminutive size and its short legs, which is a bit like me, or maybe this desk is too high, I don't know. But despite their short legs, these beasts go on all day. They go mile after mile after mile, and you will tire before they do.
Brilliant. I mean, his temperament's just lovely.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
We had a little moment on the floor, didn't we, mate?
Yes, they're great, and he loves people and other dogs, and he loves children as well. He's a great little dog.
And he's been okay at the show?
Yes, he has. He's had a few moments, I think. There are a few breeds he doesn't like in particular, which aren't working dogs, but it's a lot for them anyway, isn't it? But no, he's great. He's curled up a few times and been outside a few times.
We've had many dogs on here for the show. I think this is the third dog group, and we had 4 at one point. The Griffs all here, and I was down on the. Well, we did the video on the floor.
Oh, that's the place to be, and getting down with the dogs.
How have you got on? I officially haven't even got into that hall yet. How have you got on in there?
Well, we're in the hall just down the way from us. I mean, fair play. The Stalking Show have been fantastic hosts. They really have.
Everyone's saying the same thing.
It's been phenomenal, and we've got a dog ring in front of us. And on yesterday, Saturday the 13th, we ran a Teckel show, so we had 43 of these beasts turned up.
I wish I could have been there.
I'll tell you what, we were jam-packed. It was fantastic. And we had
when we were talking,
yeah,
and I said to you, "Oh, have you pre-registered?" My heart sort of sank when you said no, because I thought, "Oh God, like, what if no one's there?" Well, so 43.
Yeah, 43. I mean,
wow.
we looked at it and we thought, shall we do a pre-registration scheme? But then it seemed a little bit too official.
Well, you have to be here next year now.
Oh, yeah,
because
indeed,
they will expect you to be here.
Well, indeed. In fact, there's some people expecting us to do the show as well today.
There was somebody, I think just a normal person, and they were just talking about someone who won one of the awards or was a whatever they were, but they were talking about the judges that you've got in as well, because they are crufted.
Well, these are the top people. We secured them, and they came actually on the Friday.
Yeah.
They moved home.
Right.
They stopped off here on the Saturday in their caravan, which we had to get out of the mud.
Yeah.
To do the judging, and then they carried on to their new home.
Well, they were basically saying that they felt like they were judged, but without being there. So they knew that the quality and
absolutely.
Was
we went all over the world genuinely to get good judges who knew the breed, and knew what they were doing. And we ended up with Ian and Sue Seath, and they're now living in Oxfordshire.
Right.
day before yesterday. They were living somewhere else.
Right.
and they came along and they did it. And we'll be rerunning it next year, 2025.
Yeah, it's great to see the dogs running around. And
well,
things.
I'll tell you what.
And I haven't seen any badly behaved ones.
The exhibitors were fantastic. The prizes that were donated, absolutely fantastic. And the best of breed ends up getting their dog, their hound, painted by a wildlife artist who was exhibiting here, Kevin Alderson Smith.
Yes, yeah.
Kevin's paintings.
They're amazing, aren't they? Absolutely incredible.
And they get that as a top prize. And the generosity has been wonderful.
So, without insulting you,
yeah,
what are the judges looking for? You know, when they're sort of making their assessments.
Okay, right. Well, I'll stick them on the desk.
Talk me through this model.
Okay, right.
Nose to tail.
Head, tail, legs. They've got a leg in each corner. What they're looking for is conformity to breed standard. So they need to have the right proportions within the body. That's the first thing. And also the fact that it is what it is. You know, it's not a crossbreed of anything else. This is a Teckel. But also then they're starting to look at other issues. And of course, this is a working Teckel breed. You can't differentiate, but the judges instinctively know when they feel the muscle formation in it that it's a working breed. They'll look at the teeth and they'll see that they're well set, that they're not over or undershot, that the legs aren't Queen Anne shaped, that the back isn't arched like a greyhound. So they'll then decide, and then they'll look at the gait, how the dog walks, how it carries itself. I mean, clearly, my dog won't go in a show ring. He wasn't being judged anyway, it'd be very wrong, because he would have won. But if you go in the show ring, he would be wanting to get out there. He wouldn't be walking very genially next to
right.
Some of them do, some of them don't, but they're not interested in that. They know that this is a working dog show, therefore they need to be able to cut the cloth accordingly, and that's what they did.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I'm genuinely sorry I missed the actual show. I think that would have been fantastic to see. We've literally just been back to back. Pretty much for the whole 2 days, which is again great because we're just bringing people like yourself on and trying to sort of raise awareness and just talking about what people are doing. So hopefully people have enjoyed the video and they'll enjoy the breed, and they've probably got lots of opinions and things like that.
And if people are a bit worried that they've got something wrong with their sound, it's a hawk bell that's on it. So whatever you can hear there, so that's where we know where he is when he's working. So it's nothing wrong with your sound system. It's just the whole.
Well, I heard him coming, so and I saw you walk on. So well, if anyone has any questions for Mark, I mean, if there's anything I can answer, I will try, but I probably won't know. But I'll forward it to Mark. But if you do want to reach out directly to Mark, you can do that through the Facebook page that he has. That'll be in the description, and that'll go straight to go to Rigby. What was the page?
Rigby the Teckel. And just to let you know, it would be me that answers anything because his paws aren't too good on the keyboard.
I can appreciate that. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed meeting Mark and Rigby. Many more videos to come from the Stalking Show. If you have missed the show, it will be happening again next year. I would highly recommend heading to Stafford for that one. We'll see you soon for the next video. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.